Use headphones for full experience. Have you ever said something and the other person just stayed silent? Not a yes, not a no, just silence. It's awkward, uncomfortable. Your brain starts spiraling. Did I say something wrong? Are they judging me? Should I say more? Or wait? This silence, this space with no sound, it feels loud, doesn't it? But here's the thing most people never realize. Silence is not empty. It's a message. And in the world of psychology, silence is power. We're wired to crave response. From childhood, we learn, if you say something, someone should answer. So when someone doesn't respond, our brain freaks out. It starts trying to fill the void. And what does it fill it with? Fear, doubt, anxiety, insecurity, all the stuff we're already battling in silence. That's why silence in a conversation doesn't feel calm. It feels charged. It feels like a test. In power dynamics, silence is a weapon. Think about it. During a job interview, the interviewer asks a question, then goes completely still. You start rambling just to fill the air. In a negotiation, a salesperson gives a price and says nothing. You panic and drop your counteroffer. In a relationship argument, one person goes quiet. The other spirals emotionally, then apologizes, even if they're not wrong. Whoever breaks the silence first usually breaks position. That's the psychology of control. But silence isn't always a mind game. Sometimes it's emotional intelligence. People who know how to pause, how to breathe, how to observe, they use silence to listen, not manipulate. They let their silence hold space for the other person to speak, or for emotions to settle, or for truth to rise without pressure. You've seen this. A therapist doesn't rush to respond. A wise parent doesn't interrupt. A confident speaker lets their words breathe. You don't always need the right words. Sometimes the best response is none. But let's not romanticize it too much. Silence can hurt. The silent treatment is emotional control. It punishes without words and forces the other person to beg for closure. The ghosting. Someone disappears, no explanation, just silence, and you're left wondering if you even mattered. The trauma freeze. When someone shuts down completely during conflict, not because they don't care, but because their nervous system has collapsed. Silence isn't always healing. Sometimes it's haunting. Sometimes silence isn't golden, it's cold. The truth is, it depends. That's why silence is so powerful. It's ambiguous. It forces interpretation. It reflects you more than it reveals them. So next time someone goes silent on you, ask yourself, are they thinking? Are they overwhelmed? Are they trying to assert control? Or are they just protecting themselves? Because not all silence is passive. Sometimes it's a shield. Other times, it's a sword. Silence isn't weakness, it's a mirror. It reflects your insecurities, and sometimes it reveals theirs too. So the next time you're in a silent moment, listen, not just to the words, but to the space between them. Because the loudest part of the conversation might be the one nobody says out loud. Comment below, has someone's silence ever messed with your head? Or are you the silent one? Hit that like button if this gave you a new perspective. Subscribe for more psychology breakdowns from Decoded Feelings. This was Shoaib. I'll see you in the next one.